I get that sometimes, especially from other parts of Kenya. I rise to support the honorable member. This is a very good bill. And listening to the conversations, we agree that healthcare needs to be relooked. We have a situation where we have been focusing so much on the curative aspect of healthcare, ignoring the preventive aspect. So our healthcare is really expensive. We've been funding healthcare, but the money is not going, has been going to curing the sick. That's the curative part. And this is quite expensive. It's just now that government is introducing preventive healthcare model by engaging even community health promoters, that the benefits may come much later. Now to the bill, it's really timely. We need to stop this. I must say, I had members say dead bodies have no value. Indeed, they have to the bereaved, maybe to the hospital, no. But we have to respect the dead. We have to have compassion for the bereaved families. And it's really a bad situation to put relatives who are mourning, instead of allowing them to continue mourning and get closure through even a burial process, as is our custom, you hold the body. And this is really not right. Now, I think we should also look at what pushes these hospitals to hold the dead bodies. I will not defend these hospitals, but we need to look at that. What compels them to do this? How can we assist so that, like some members were proposing, is there a way we can have a proposal that is, like even installment payments that can be guaranteed so that these hospitals do not resort to that? The other thing, as members, we encouraged our constituents, our people, to register for SHA. I heard a member here say that as civil servants, we pay monthly, and for hustlers, they have a one-off pay. It's not correct. Actually, the president launched Lipa SHA Pole Pole. That is for hustlers. So we are continually giving wrong information to the members of the public. We do not have a very robust social health care scheme, and then we end up with the challenge that brought the spirit to this bill, which is very important. But as members, let us encourage our people to register for SHA. In fact, for me, just now, I responded to a message, a distress call, and the first question I always ask the in Mbeere North, have you paid for SHA? I'd rather help you pay for SHA than pay a big hospital bill later. The other thing is on doctors' charges. I know it's a really emotive issue, and unfortunately, as doctors become better, with the more experience, they end up charging more. And I think it's more of a willing buyer, willing seller, or willing healthcare provider and willing service recipient. So I would want us to be careful when we discuss doctors' charges, because we may kill innovation. There are some doctors we pay for medical conferences to be updated. They want to give you the best healthcare, and they will not charge you the same as the same doctor who, since graduation, maybe has not gone, to update. Although I must thank KMPDC, because they have CPD points, they have CMEs to encourage doctors to go for that. So I want to urge this House to consider really funding healthcare. I know it's devolved, but we need to fund our healthcare so that even as we talk of waiving bills, then we have a recourse for these institutions, because they will waive bills. Again, patients will go for healthcare for emergency, requiring emergency service, and the hospital says we have no gloves, we just have a doctor, and the doctor cannot really respond without the tools of trade. So we have to look at a way where we package this to protect the patient, to protect the dignity of dead bodies, and also protect these institutions. I support this bill, and I want to encourage us, because this conversation is really, most members I can see have had an input on this, and we want our healthcare to be the best, and I can say we have a good, as government, government is putting measures to ensure that we get there. Even the referral system, whereby, like in my constituency, I encourage a patient. Even just the other day, a patient came to me. They had a tumor. I told them the best thing for you to do, you have SHA, go to your dispensary, follow the referral system. When you follow the referral system, SHA takes care of your bills. But what some patients do, they go to the referral institution, and that's why you have cases where patients will tell you, SHA is paying this amount and I have to foot the other bill. So we really need to educate the public, and that's our role, so that SHA succeeds. It is in our interest. We are carrying so many burdens. I'm just new in this house. I can imagine what you have gone through. There are two members of parliament who are here for a longer time, even 2-3 terms. If you are shouldering all these bills that I've encountered in the few months after election, I really say we need to support SHA so that some of these issues can be addressed. I support this bill. It is timely, and I congratulate the member, and I hope that by the time the term for this House expires, we pass this bill. I support.
Member for Kericho. Who are the member for the Honorable Jane Kiara?
Kericho. Okay, thank you.